Merry Christmas, Pisces. Welcome to or back to my channel. It's Craft and Conjure with Aquarius Moon Tarot. If you're new here, I read tarot, Lenormand, oracle, so forth and so on. So if that's your thing, go ahead and click subscribe and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. And make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. We about to jump into the Christmas energy. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. All that hard work that you've been putting in is about to manifest. So when it does, a lot of y'all might be saying a very slightly delayed jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Hard work is going to pay off. And many of you are seeing through the illusions of the past that held you back from shining. A few of you realize that the point of juggling is pointless, just to put it down and focus on one aspect or one task, so forth and so on. People are coming back into the life for Christmas. These people are going to come back, and they're coming back with a feel-good feeling. For whoever this resonates with, I heard that a few that are coming back is from your childhood or from the past, or perhaps possibly a family member that you're just connecting with for the first time that you haven't seen since childhood. Give me some clarity on that, please, universe. It's going to be a very emotionally beautiful time for everyone involved. You know, you're really pretty much going to put the adult aspect to the side, and you're just going to take it back to how you used to. If you used to compete with playing video games, y'all might have a couple matches, you know, it's just, but it's all in good fun. It's reconnections. Also, lessons have been learned with the world. Many of you went through many lessons. I guess we could say the whole major arcana. You went through that since 2019 started. I'm here to tell you that the universe also wants you to know that the Six of Cups is a blessing. Since you went through the processes to get to the world, to closure, to completion, with all the lessons learned, the love lessons, the mundane lessons, the mental lessons, spiritual lessons, so forth and so on, you actually managed to reopen pieces of yourself so what you love can come back. But it was a grueling experience. It was long and drawn out, and it was burdensome at times. You found yourself in the aspect of the hermit and the tower more than you could count. Plenty of Nine of Swords that you once had, but not anymore, because you're at your goal. Oh Lord. You're tired of this. Don't worry, it might hit a few of you, but I'm sensing this is past. You understand that you now understand that in order to avoid the tower moment, you have to walk your path. It might be annoying and painful at times, but it is good to walk your path, and you are doing that because you realize that the tower happens when you don't. As does strife, beef within covens and lodges, and, you know, things that have to do with your spiritual connections. And you know that that tower and that Five of Wands really isn't something that you want in your life. You want to be the Queen of Wands, where you have followed your passion, and many of you are. and you've really put in the hard work and used your creative, fiery nature. Some of y'all, you got some fiery natures going on. Let's just keep it real. I'm sensing that a few of you are very fiery in nature. You don't have to be a fire sign or anything. I know an air sign that is more grounded than a Taurus. Seriously, you would never know. But you yearn for the Queen of Wands, so you pretty much learned the lessons that led to the world. And you chose to go through those long, drawn-out journeys to get to your Ten of Wands and finish and finalize everything. But you never lost sight of the goal, and that's actually what helped you evade the Tower and future Five of Wands, which will lead you directly into the Queen of Wands. Many of you are looking for this. Couples, you're pretty much good, so have a Merry Christmas. I will say this. Cherish each other during this holiday season. And for those that are single, you want the Two of Cups, you want the union, you want the twin flame, you want the divine masculine, you want the divine feminine, but also there's a bit of tension within yourself. And that kind of makes you, raise your swords and turn your back on your emotions, and in order to get that Two of Cups, you might have to stop that on guard energy all the time. I can understand that a few of you might have been hurt and you don't want to get hurt again. But you have to understand, you cannot get the Two of Cups. You cannot share each other's chalice, handfast, or anything of that nature when you have the Two of Swords, which is all about, swords are up, tension. You're not even wanting to see. And pain is going to happen. It's going to happen. But your soul and your very spirit craves the Two of Cups. So you're going to have to kind of come out of the Two of Swords, And it can be a little tricky at times. It can take progress. But if you reach out to people who are further off than you, you will see that they once were in the Two of Swords, The minute you bring those swords down, the universe is going to give you an influx of emotional energy. For those that are curious, this does connect to a water sign person. A younger one, perhaps. But nonetheless, she's coming forth with the cup, or he's coming forth with the cup. And this also goes out to those that kind of go into the Two of Swords energy when the Two of Cups strikes them in the head, even though they want the Two of Cups. So you might have to honestly just lower those swords and work some workings that have to do with cleansing and removing and so forth and so on. So when that Page of Cups does come into your life, you're good. You're going to want to stay very, 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 very balanced. Stay very connected to a tradition or set up your own tradition of daily empowerment practices. Because I'm hearing that the 2020 energy is going to be very potent for a lot of manifestations. So when you do, I believe you will, come out of the Two of Swords energy and let the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups flood your life. Not only will you become the High Priest, but you'll also become the Queen of Wands. And more lessons will then begin. Alright, universe. Let's close it out for this lovely collective. I heard 9 for those that are into numerology. Okay. For those that might be staying up late at night, stressed out off life, there's a Nine of Swords popped up. When you come out of that Two of Swords, that Nine of Swords will actually dissipate. The Nine of Swords, I'm sensing for those that are single, that are looking for love, that really want love, but love can be scary. Yeah, there's a chance it could end. There's a chance it couldn't. There's a chance it could grow into something like marriage and kids. There's a chance it might not. But you don't know until you try. And here's something for you to hold on to. Even the most adept of spiritual practitioners still bump our heads when it comes to love. No matter how many divination tools we have. Alright? So come on, universe, let's give them something nice to go out on Christmas. Become the Two of Cups. Seriously, get out there. Get away from that Two of Swords energy. Get away from the Nine of Swords too. Get away from the Eight of Swords energy as well. But it's not reversed, so not all hope is lost. Because I'm still going back to that Two of Swords. And the minute you say, okay, Two of Swords, enough. It's going to hurt. It's going to suck. But I kind of want to experience it. And that's what everybody's saying that I should do. But it's going to hurt. But I guess that's how I grow. When you get out of that, everything's going to pop off the way that you want it to. Your fears will be faced. That thought process that comes around sometimes will go away. And this will be your outcome. The Four of Wands and the Star. Wishes coming true. Social events and gatherings. Real deep, passionate, spiritual gatherings. Perhaps if you're into Wicca or witchcraft or any other path that has to do with coven work or lodges, you might have a lot of amazing events this spring. Okay? So get out there and enjoy the Christmas, the New Year's, and all that good stuff. And remember, it's not just the start of a new year, it's the start of a brand new 10-year cycle. Alright? I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace and love.